We're going live on both.
Alrighty, we're live on YouTube, and we're getting ready to go live on Facebook. So YouTubers, we're going to get on with the show here in just a second. Alrighty, we're live.
Live and kicking.
We are live and kicking.
Well, welcome to the Tuesday, April 7th edition of Tri-City Talks. It's been a long day today, it seems like. For all of you out there who are having to homeschool children, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. We only have one grandchild here with us that we are homeschooling, and it's an adventure.
It is definitely an adventure.
It's fun sometimes, but today was not one of those times. Oh well.
Well, I'm trying to get our technology working here, and figure out how to share the page. And we've got two things going on that we will talk about here. We're doing a YouTube live, and we're doing a Facebook live, and we're trying out YouTube live to see how that's going to work, so that we don't have to video everything. And I'm trying to actually go on my Facebook page to be able to share this. And I don't know, things aren't working yet. So
Not doing on it. Okay.
yeah. Oh, there it is. Now
All right, now we can share. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Share this now. Share all right, y'all. This is old age.
Old people with technology.
With technology. Francis is here. What's up, Francis? All right, let's see. I think it's here. Then it's sure that they try to put it.
Well, share it all the way. Anyways, well, today, like I say, is April 7th, on Tuesday, the day before Passover. We hope nobody passes us over today, because tomorrow is Passover, the holiday, or the, do you really call it a holiday?
Is it a holiday?
No, I don't think it is. Anyway, it's a celebration. It would be. But anyway, I'm glad that everybody's here with us tonight. I'm glad that hopefully Tina will figure out the technology.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be working.
It's getting the best of it. Yeah. It's out there. We'll see what happens. So
Okay.
trying to reach as much people. Hey, Lisa's still with us, and Mama Shirley is with us.
All right.
So that's pretty cool. All right, so we got some cool stuff we're going to talk about tonight. And if you are just joining us, we're working on our technical stuff tonight. So we have a Facebook Live video going, we have a YouTube video going, and it's here helping people up here in the office. Anyway, but we're also going to try a call in time. What you going to say about that?
No, because last week the other one, the Facebook one is backwards. This time I can see and I know.
But it's actually not.
I know which way to go.
They can tell your church to get to them, and there they've done that. So anyway.
But this is moving the way I'm moving, so this is cool.
So anyway, guys, bear with us, and I got trying to figure out how to. We're going to have a call in tonight. Pastor Brett's going to call and talk to us for a little bit. We're trying to figure out how to make the phone loud enough for it to come in. So we got out our old trusty rock solo microphone that we're going to use when we have our call in. So y'all bear with us as you're old and you're trying to. Hey, Pastor Tammy is with us. As we're trying to figure out technology, because you know the old dog and new tricks thing.
Yeah.
You know, your old dog.
But new tricks are fun though.
Yeah.
So.
All right, cool. So what's up today?
There's a lot of stuff. Stuff going on. Like I say, we might have people calling in, so we're not sure. We have to break off and go to that, and we will. But right now, we're going to talk a little bit. Last night was a super pink moon.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was called. Yes. Super pink moon. It's a full moon. It has a pinky thing.
Is that anything like super pink?
Yeah, but it's supposed to be the biggest moon we will have this year.
Okay.
But you're supposed to be able to see it again tonight. Okay. If the clouds go away, and it was cloudy earlier, it might clear out. But all the way up until like 10:35, you'll be able to see it, and it should be huge. We have another one coming up in May. It won't be as big as this one, but it'll still be pretty big.
Cool. We've had several things this year with the different moons.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
cool.
some prophecy and stuff behind that too. I don't want to get in the middle of
Yeah,
that.
don't do that. Don't do that.
But yeah, it's pretty interesting. So, with that being said, if you get outside tonight, hopefully before 10:35, we're going to go outside after this is over with, maybe take a look and see if we can see it. Might be some clouds, might not. I actually forgot about it last night. I was going to go see it last night, but I think I was probably fooling with something technological, and
There you go, there, show you a new news.
that's right. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, we don't want to see it. Nobody needs to see that.
Oh. All right, so what's going on tonight? So we were talking about the moon.
Yeah, like we were talking about the moon. Also this week, and it's hard to say for this, but this is National Public Health Week. I know it's hard to believe that we're at National Public Health Week. It was just, I didn't find it funny. I just found it kind of strange when I saw that. But then I started thinking, because I told you, I said, I can't talk about that because I'll laugh. But it's true. We need to be aware of public health. That means stay out of the public.
That's right. That's right.
Stay away from
That's
people.
right.
If that way, as best you can. I know sometimes people have to do certain things. Thank God for all the essential personnel out there that are working to keep this country running and to help to save lives and comfort people. Doctors, nurses, lab techs, all the people in the hospital.
Our trash can.
Yeah,
People
the
picking up the trash.
sanitation guys, people in grocery stores, truck drivers, you name it. There's a lot of people out there keeping this country working, and thank God for them. And we pray that they have strength and avoid this. But if you're not in essential personnel, everybody's an essential person because we all need everybody here. We like to keep everybody here. Try to stay away from people. Make this public health week by staying away from the public.
Yeah, and that's important. And by the way, if you can't hear us or if there's any issues, let us know. That way we can, try to make some adjustments here on our stuff if we can. But what I wanted to say with that, we were talking just the other day about how I've had a couple people tell me, we talk about the things that we're doing. We haven't been in contact with too many people since, gosh, I think 3 weeks Friday.
Yes.
So we're really trying to watch because of Rick's health issues and mine too, because I have asthma. But it's funny because when I tell people what we're doing, because we're being really cautious with our packages that come. When they come, we get our gloves on, we bring them in, and we get them out of the box, we spray them down, we wipe them down. We do all this stuff. The mail comes, we spray the mailbox with Lysol, and we're really trying to be careful not to bring anything in. And I've had 2 different people, I'm not going to say who, tell me that it was overkill doing these things. So, I mean, what is really overkill? And I asked the one person, I said, really, is it overkill when you really like it? So,
I think it depends on the person and what you're willing to do to stay safe. And people like say, like my health condition, I can't, a little germ would not sit well with me at all.
Exactly.
It wouldn't take long. So somebody that's young, but the young people are catching it too. They don't have to be quite as cautious, but they still need to be cautious.
Yeah.
They need to stay away from people breathing on, touching all this stuff we've heard over and over for the last 2 weeks. But I don't think it's overkill if that's what makes you feel more comfortable. Because we were thinking about that. It seems kind of crazy a little bit sometimes. Even I'm standing there thinking, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But this is something we've never faced before, and we're not sure what to do. So better to err on the side of caution
Right.
than to catch it.
That's right. And we have some people agreeing here. Pastor Chuck from me, Pastor Chuck, he likes your stuff, by the way.
Cool.
Pastor Brett says he'd rather have overkill than to get the virus. And Pastor Tammy says that God gives you wisdom. And I do believe that. Absolutely, Pastor Tammy, because I've just had like this feeling in doing this. We're getting a call. This may be one of our callers. So we're gonna take this and see how this works. If you cannot hear him talking, let us know. Hello, is this Henry? Okay, I'm gonna put you on, and we're gonna let folks know who we're talking to. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. I'm not sure either. And well, we'll send it to you later, but hold on, let me put you on speaker. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me tell you guys who we have on the phone. And this is I told you, our little rock solo. We're compromising here, trying to figure this out. But we have Henry Kidd on the phone, and we were going to talk to you guys about him a little bit, because with the show, what we want to do is share things with you guys that you can do from home that's a lot of fun. And Henry is an amazing artist, and he does just, I just can't even tell you how great his work is. But he has a project he's working on right now. We shared this to our Tri-City Talk page today, so you can follow. But Henry is working on a piece that he's going to dedicate to the Vietnam vets. So I'm going to let Henry tell you a little bit about that. Hopefully you guys can hear him. But Henry is doing this on a stretcher from the Vietnam era, right, Henry?
Yes, that's correct. I've been fortunate enough just recently to come in possession of two military stretchers, one from World War II and one from Vietnam. And I've long been wanting to do painting, a Vietnam painting. And when I got this stretcher, I had this brainstorm of an idea of actually painting directly on the stretcher. And so what I came up with is it will be vertical, not horizontal. So, these stretchers are at least 6 feet tall. The canvas part of it, of course, it's got the handles on too, but I'm making it a hill. And at the bottom of the hill is a ranger, an Army ranger, and he's standing guard in his tiger camouflage uniform. As other men are working their way zigzag up a hill behind him, carrying wounded to a medevac helicopter, Huey, that's coming in to the top of the hill. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time as a way for me to say thank you to all the Vietnam vets. I mean, this is my generation that went to war in Vietnam. I was fortunate enough not to have to go to Vietnam. But I've got so many friends that did go. So many came back and never received a welcome or thank you. I literally do have one friend that literally was spit on in his uniform. But anyway, I can't thank veterans enough from the American Revolution through today. Everyone, all the men and women serving today, God bless you, and I hope He's keeping you safe.
That's good. Well, thank you for that. And I'm going to encourage Henry is going to be posting the progress every time he paints something and puts it on the stretcher on his page, and we're going to share it on ours. And I've shared the link on the Tri-City Talk page for you all to see. And hopefully, because of like a time tonight, we can't get into a whole lot more with Henry, but I would like to have you call back some other time and let's talk about some of your other work and other things that you've done, because you've done a lot, and the work that you've done is just amazing. So, okay. Well, I'm going to share your links if that's okay. I had to let him know. I didn't want him to think I was stalking and sharing all the stuff to our page. But I'm going to continue.
Sure you're not stalking me?
Yeah, no. I'm not. But if I do, I'll let you know. Okay.
Tri-City Stalks.
Yeah, that's it. So we're really Tri-City Stalks and not Tri-City Talks.
that goes against the stalkers bylaws.
But I'm going to continue to share your progress, if that's okay, and then we'll get together and have you call in another time to talk about some of your other things. So you guys check out Henry's information and follow this, and it's going to be something really neat to watch it as it's just walking with what he's doing there. So Henry, thank you so much for calling in, and once everything's done, I'm going to send you the link to this so that you can see what's going on, and then we'll try to figure out why you couldn't get on.
If y'all would, I'd appreciate it if you let people know where my gallery is. Unfortunately, with the virus going on now, we are closed, but I am in there daily painting.
Okay.
But once things clear up, they can come by the gallery and see this for themselves.
Okay. I I'll let them know. And I did share your page. It's Side Street Gallery and Pickwick Shopping Center. I've shared the page, and we will continue to post the information and encourage people to check it out.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much for calling in, and I will be back in touch with you soon.
Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
you too.
No,
Bye bye.
thank you.
Okay.
All right. Well, I was sitting here thinking while you was talking. That brings up something interesting. When people are faced with adverse conditions, or something like that, like we are now, a lot of people having to stay at home, trying to find things to fill their time. Now's a good time to if you ever wanted to paint or do anything like that or draw. Now's a good time to see if you can do it. It's a good time to take it up. I remember I had an aunt that
Yeah.
when she was involved in a horrible car accident, she had to do stuff to take her mind off things. She started painting, and her paintings were pretty good after a while when she started learning.
Yeah.
So it's amazing what people can do. Naturally, people once they're faced with something like that.
That's right. That's right. Well, and I just thought it was really encouraging because I've been in the gallery. I had Grace Touch Creations. We had a display set up there a couple of years ago, and we met him there, and I saw his work, and it was just amazing, and it just thrilled me to see what he had done. So when he took us out there, and we were talking about, with the show, new things that you could do, I just thought it would be great for you guys to be able to follow his progress. It's interesting to me. It may not be interesting to you. I don't know, but it's definitely interesting to
Yeah,
me.
it's some really neat work too.
And I wanted to share that. And his heart is just, just for the vets and all the stuff that he does and his paintings are just so meaningful. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. So hopefully you'll check it out and follow Tri-City Talks page for his progress as he does whatever. So.
All right. Well, we were talking before we called about what's overkill
Right.
in a situation
Right.
like this. And what we were talking about earlier today is whatever is comfortable for you to do to keep you and your family safe. We don't think that's overkill.
That's right.
We do think that we still go around. We see groups of people congregated, and that's not safe
Yeah,
right now.
it's
At this
not.
time.
It's not.
We're still seeing some of that going on. The problem with that is it's not just affecting you and your family; it's affecting other people. We have a dog entering the screen. Our puppies are free range pups in this house. They go everywhere. So if you see one pop up,
Don't be
here's another
alarmed.
one. So, yeah, they'll pop up from time to time. They might even bark. So they like to talk also.
Yeah, they really do. But what was funny, or what really freaked me out, and we're gonna have another call here in just a second. Pastor Brett is gonna give us a call tonight and talk to us for just a second. But I had somebody that had actually been exposed to the virus, and they told me when I talked to them on the phone, they were in quarantine, but they were still doing their shopping. And I was like, what? You're still doing your shopping? So that freaked me out. That's why Rick and I just kind of stay at home. I'm rubbing the dog up here because I know what I'm doing.
So that's not really a quarantine when you leave and go out.
No,
That's not really
it's
quarantine.
not.
That's
And I don't think people get it. That's the thing is, and we don't want to get a whole lot into the coronavirus thing here, but I don't think people understand the seriousness of once you've been exposed to stay home. Because, what you going into a grocery store to buy groceries, anything you touch, if you have the virus, it's going to spread.
That's right. It's on.
So, anyway, that's why we wanted to talk. It was funny that he said that they had to be in public health. But anyway, enough about coronavirus. What else is good going on?
Well, we were talking about this being Passover,
Okay.
the final Passover, and it kind of comes back to the coronavirus also because we know that God is a God of miracles, right?
Absolutely.
We do understand that God can do anything He wants, anytime He wants. He can eradicate any kind of disease anytime He wants. Oh, that's right. Well, we'll get back to that here in a minute.
Although, hello, Pastor Brett. Hey. That's funny. Yeah, well, Maggie decided she wanted to make her big debut tonight, so that was her. Y'all see me using my microphone here? Oh, it's real funny. So we were just talking about Passover. This is Pastor Brett. Pastor Brett is our pastor at Lakewood. And Rick was just talking about Pastor or Passover.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear him okay? Say something, Pastor Brett.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. All right, now talk.
Okay, how about now?
That's better. Yeah, we're having to compromise with our little bitty microphone here so people can hear us. I hear you talking.
Oh yeah, man, we're all adapting to this stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, you do the best you can, and when you're old like us, you have to figure out the best ways to do it that work for you.
That's awesome.
So, tell us a little bit about what's coming up at Way for the series you're getting ready to do for Easter.
Oh yeah, man, I'm so excited about a 6:20 in the morning service because like morning's the time, you know. We're gonna do a sunrise service out there online. Okay, so we're encouraging people to be able to watch in the comfort of their own home. And it's one of the most beautiful sunrises I've ever seen is what's like right behind that white house, you know, coming up at Redemption Ministries. It's just so incredible. And so 6:20, we're gonna do like 20-minute matches live. It's gonna be phenomenal. And so just sharing about that and actually incorporating into that house. In the sense that, you know, man, it's not restored, it doesn't have any restoration going on. But if somebody went in there, a master carpenter, you know, Jesus was a carpenter, master carpenters got a hold of that place, they could make it look better than it ever looked before.
Right.
And, you know, I think about like how Jesus was resurrected. You know, right now the house looks like a horror movie.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Probably, you know, on Good Friday, that's how Jesus was. But you know what? Sunday came and he was restored. And so I cannot wait to share that sunrise message.
That'd be awesome.
That's going on. And then at 9 o'clock we have another message, and it really ties into this time because you know this is 2020, so we're going to be preaching from John 20:20, and he talks about how all of the disciples were afraid to go outside for fear of the same people that killed Jesus were after them too.
Oh wow.
And they were afraid to go outside, so they're having like their own indoor service, so to speak, you know. And Jesus showed up and met them where they were at. So yeah, that's going to be the 9 a.m. message. Is that look right where you're at in your living room, man. Jesus will meet you right there. So we're looking forward to that. We've got we're going to do a virtual egg hunt for the kids at 11. You know, so that's going to be amazing. You know how like movies have Easter eggs? Well, our children's church will have Easter eggs. They'll be live eggs from pick up later.
That's awesome. Well, you're having to come up with some creative ideas to do this, but you know it's really cool because now the church is actually having to get outside of the walls and do stuff. And I really think you're reaching more people.
Oh yeah, man. Holy Spirit, you know, God foresaw this, and we're able to do more than ever before. You know, I mean, even at 10 o'clock, we're going to do a mess up on the Instagram. I'm going to go through the whole Case for Christ thing and talk about all the questions people have about the resurrection.
That's awesome.
Because every major atheist that's ever attacked the resurrection, they always become a believer. And so I'm going to hit on some of those questions. Well, did he faint on the cross? You know, the swimming theory, or did they maybe just hallucinate the whole thing? Which, by the way, you guys, you know, the whole hallucination theory, the disciples hallucinated it. That became popular in the 1960s. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
You know, and I know what's going on with those disciples, man. They're stopping asking like we are. So anyway, we're going to show how all those theories are debunked and how powerful the resurrection is.
Right, that's cool. We are looking forward to it. And we are going to share those messages on Tri-City Talk so other people can see it. And we encourage you to watch Way Church, but if you don't want to watch Way Church, there are a bunch of churches out there. So we just want you to get fed. That's the most important thing. So we encourage you to do that. So well, thanks for calling in, Pastor Brett.
Thank you. for the opportunity.
and letting us know about this stuff. So we're gonna post this stuff on our page, and we appreciate you guys, and tell Deb and the kiddos we said hey, and next time maybe we'll have Maggie make another big special appearance with Jesse to the pup.
I will let her know.
As long as Stonewall doesn't. When Stonewall makes an appearance, he knocks everything over
Yeah.
because he's a big clumsy boy, and you know how boys are.
That's great.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Pastor Brett, and we will be talking to you soon.
All right, thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. All right. That
Well,
was,
I'm looking forward to
I am
Easter service
too.
this year. It's different.
it is
I mean,
different.
you know, they were saying a while back that how different everything's going to be for people. Sometimes different can be a good thing.
It really can
It teaches you that you don't have to be in a certain place to meet God. God will meet you where you're at, and like Pastor Brett said there that Jesus went and met the disciples where they were,
Right.
and that's probably one of the best Easter messages right there is that we'll have this year is that God will meet you where you are at. He'll meet you however you are, whoever you are, and wherever you're at. And everybody's at a different point in their life. Everybody's at a different station.
And it's really cool because when you think about it, you know, Easter is a time when a lot of people will come, you know, people come to church on Easter.
Yeah.
They really do. And, you know, you have those that struggle with, well, what do I wear? Or, you know, am I going to fit in? Or, you know, ones that have this struggle, it might be why they don't come to church because of maybe past hurts or something that's happened in their life. And with this now, it's okay because when Easter's on, you sit in your
Well,
pajamas.
you know the reason why they say a lot of people won't go to church is because they've been to church
Exactly.
and they did not like it. You know, they weren't treated well at church. But hopefully this will give people a chance the opportunity to see what God's people are all about. The majority of them. I mean, you know, you got bad apples in every barrel, you know, but it doesn't make the whole barrel bad. We're not going to do any Jackson 5 music right now, but Jackson 5s.
I was thinking it.
Yeah, I love the Jackson 5 is good. Anyway, I know that was what's going through your head.
But it's neat too because there are other opportunities. It's like, you know, it's all about the kingdom. So, you know, Pastor Brett will do a message for Ray. We're going to know, you know, there are all the churches that I've done some message and you can watch that one or Destination. You know, people can pick and choose and you can get fed from everywhere.
That's right.
So it's really neat because it'll be neat to see what different
You
people
know, I know Pastor Chuck is doing services online.
Yeah, he is.
Some Bible study stuff and all.
Pastor Tammy has done some stuff
Yep,
too.
Pastor Tammy's done stuff too.
So, you know,
there's so much stuff out there.
There really is, and that's what's so neat about it now because there are a lot of ways for people to get fed that you don't have to, you know, if you go to one church, you don't know which church to go to. Well, now's a good time to see what churches are doing. You know, you can kind of pick and choose, but the good thing is just to make sure that, you know, the source is good and that they're teaching from the Bible and that you're getting fed. That's the most important thing is to get fed because it's about kingdom business. It's not about a building or just a, you know, an individual church or an individual body of Christ. It's about
the kingdom of the
whole. About building the kingdom. And what's most important, even if you're watching this right now and you don't have a relationship with Christ, you want the opportunity to come to know Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, and He's going to lead you where you need to go or show you how you need to go. And the new thing is, you know, there are opportunities for you to be able to see things online where you're not having to go in a building and visit, because I believe that you know, with all that's going on, the craziness in the world, you know, this is an opportunity for churches to just get out and really spread the word of Christ.
Yeah, it's not, and that's not so much that everybody's stuck at home, because now we're not with technology that we have available. We can go far outside the home without her around the week.
That's right.
But we can reach people far and wide now, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's really neat, and then you know, the opportunities are there, and you know, and that's one thing we want to encourage you guys to, you know, check around the app if you're not sure about a place, or or something they said, there are plenty of people out there right now that can pass the bread with you lying there for any of these questions you have. And that's a good thing I like about our pastor, Pastor Brett, is he's very open minded and he knows in his heart, as long as you said and you're giving Jesus, you don't have to be a part of the church. But if you have questions, come together with him.
Yeah.
Because he just wants you to get what you need. So
If you go on Way Church Facebook, sign up and get notifications because he gets up in the morning.
at the crack of dawn,
Yeah, and the stars
before the chicken.
before the stars even go to sleep. And he'll be on there. But it's fun and exciting. He puts a smile on your face because it makes your day that much better if you catch him early in the morning. No matter how grumpy you are, he's not.
He's never grumpy.
He's never grumpy. So, well, that we know of anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you get a chance to see some of his morning videos, I want to encourage Pastor Brett to do a video every morning. Everybody, people there for a while made fun and called him Mr. Facebook Live. But that was around last Easter.
It was.
When he was doing that. Every day you get 4 or 5 videos of him, and it was really fun trying to catch the Brett. So yeah, you want to make sure that he's kind of like a leprechaun. He pop up here and pop up there, and you have to catch him. So
where's the pot of gold?
That's right. And we never did get a pot of gold, but anyway, we did get some golden tidbits of information from his videos, and I want to encourage him to do that again because I think a lot of people look forward to that stuff.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It does make you feel better when you have people that are happy and smiling. So we want to stay happy and smiling.
That's right.
So last Friday we said that we were going to get Tina to sing some news or something like that, but this week we don't have time.
That's right.
Or tonight we don't have time.
Right.
I don't want to say this week. Tonight we don't have time. We will be back on Friday night at 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
And we might have time then. I say might because it just depends on how things go. The suspense is killing her. Eventually she's going to have to sing the news.
Never.
Yeah. But it might be exciting. We have a boy dog coming over here now. You might be able to hear him here in a minute.
Oh gosh.
Table might move.
So, well, something else I want to share real quick before we get off. We're talking about fun things. I saw a post, and I think I shared it on my Facebook page. Colonial Heights, they usually do a parade, or they do something for Easter.
They don't need like a big Easter egg on it.
That's what it is.
Something like that. Yeah.
So what they said that they're doing this year, and you can actually go out and Google it on their Parks and Rec page. They're actually doing an Easter egg hunt, but they're going to be hunting the Easter egg. And what they're telling Colonial citizens to do is to use a poster board or big cardboard and decorate an egg big enough to see from the road, and then want you to either put it on your porch or put it near a tree somewhere in your front yard because they're going to come by. I think it's this Saturday
or Sunday, either one.
Yeah. And they are going to they're going to ride by and they're going to judge the eggs that they see. So,
that's right. They think they're going to judge them on Saturday, but people will be able to see them. Saturday.
And if you put them out there, then other people can see. Because I know we've had a ton of foot traffic in front of our house, people that we haven't seen before, because so many folks are getting out now and walking and trying to get their exercise and everything like that. So if you are watching this video and you live in Colonial Heights, you can decorate an egg to put out for them to hunt.
Yeah, we've had a lot of car traffic too, and because Hopewell's had scavenger hunt, or either that or they're casing the neighborhoods. Who knows what they're doing? But it would be fun to get out and do the egg thing. I think we might do that. We might take Christian around to do that and maybe look for the eggs. And, we did a scavenger hunt in Hopewell a few weeks ago. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a ton of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I just
I was
realized,
like a big kid.
I'm looking at my camera and I'm like twirling here, I didn't realize this one is Easter.
Yes, it is.
I was thinking we had another week.
No, because last Sunday was Palm
Sunday.
That's right.
Tomorrow's Passover.
That's correct.
Oh, geez. My days are getting totally mixed up. So.
And I live with this every day.
I'm sorry.
Notice the lines on my forehead. But.
So I want to say hello to Loretta. She joined us also from Top Survivor.
That's good.
She was here tonight. We
Man,
talked about them last week.
Yeah, and one of the last things I said is that's the first place I'm going when I can get back out of public. Is I'm going there.
Yeah, he's gonna start a new club, the Tri-City
Drive-through
Cheeseburger Club.
cheeseburger club.
That's right, and you'll meet at you can meet at Pasta Diner and get the Blue Devil Burger.
Man, I'm looking forward to
I
that.
know. It's gonna be-
I'm actually losing weight now, so I can put it back on
So
then.
you can eat that Blue Devil Burger, right?
Yeah, because it's like 8 pounds or 9 pounds, something like that. It's huge.
All right. Well, do you have anything else?
Well, I've got some other stuff, but a lot of it we're gonna wait till Friday.
Okay.
We're working on some things, trying to figure some stuff out, and I think we've got some exciting stuff coming up. Like I say, I'm trying to keep everybody healthy and happy, and we're trying to stay healthy and happy.
Yes.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And I want to encourage you to check out Christian did another video today. The 10 slaves is what he did. So that is posted on. I think I actually shared it here on the Tri-City Talk page because he's been doing those, and it's also shared on the Way Kids page, so you can check it out there. But it was kind of neat. He got into this conversation with me today. He had to read the story several times because he kept getting interrupted as we were videos, so we'd have to go back. So hey, George is here. Hey, George.
Hey, George.
Glad you joined us. So he'd have to go back and tell the story again, and we're telling the story, reading the story today, and these ladies walked by, some I had never seen before in the neighborhood, and they're hollering, hello, and I had to stop the video because I had to speak.
Yep.
And the lady said, are you doing that for posterity? And I said, no, he's doing a video to put on Facebook because he reads the Bible. And the lady thought that was really, really neat. He looked at me and said, we have to do this over again. But in that, because he had to read it so many times, he's like, wait, these are quiet. I'm like, yeah. And a light bulb went off in his head. He said, the coronavirus. I said, yeah, I very well could be. And then he went on to say, well, you know, Gammy, he said, I think that God is trying to get your attention.
Could very well be.
He said,
A lot of
think
people think that. Yeah.
he said he already gave them one chance and he didn't listen. He said, so now he's trying to get people's attention. Now, this is from a 9-year-old. So I said, you know, you're probably right. God is probably trying to get their attention. So if you watch the video at the end of it, he says, the coronavirus is a plague. So that's kind of the explanation because we got him thinking about what's going on now when he read about that.
It's fun watching them do those things because it's fun to hear what a child thinks.
Yeah.
Or what a kid thinks. It's more of a
Yeah.
kid than a child, I guess. What a kid thinks and how they interpret what the Bible says and what Scripture says. And sometimes they're really close. Sometimes they're a little bit off. Sometimes they teach you things that you didn't know that you hadn't thought about because once we lose our innocence, we forget how to look at things sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's been interesting watching him. So we encourage you to watch that, and we're still kind of trying to figure out format of the show. We want to do mostly just neat stuff, fun stuff that's going on.
Yeah, we're trying to find some fun stuff. It's a little bit harder right now than what it normally is because
what's going on.
Because people can't get out and do some things like they used to. Hopefully that will wind down here shortly. But for right now, we're trying to find the best things we can do and still everybody be able to stay healthy.
And because we know now that we can use our rock solo microphone and the phone,
we might do something different than that.
we can have some call-ins. You know, we want to do some interviews with some folks, but we don't want to get too far off the beaten path with doing that. And I just saw tonight with Henry's kids, that was a really neat thing to watch and follow and watch this painting grow. And of course, Pastor Brett, we definitely want to do a partial research because some of the businesses. We're going to do some fun stuff, but give us some ideas, some things you would like us to talk about, or if you see something going on in the community, someone's doing now. Someone did give us an idea of something, and I didn't get to research it yet. And we're going to try to come back to this Friday with the company here in Hopewell. Yeah. I'll get more information. I can give all that away right now, but something that they're doing for the community.
Yeah, that's on the list.
Yeah, I see that it's on your list, so we're going to check into that. But if you know of something that's going on in the community that people are reaching out or helping or doing stuff, we want to recognize those folks because during this time, we want to see Let's see if there's any ways that we can, support those who are supporting the area.
Yeah, we need to help support people that are helping now. And once this thing winds down and kind of stabilize, we need to help those
Yeah.
businesses out.
You just support those people.
Yeah, when things get back to normal. And
Yeah.
make sure they're part of your normal, the normal businesses that you visit.
Well, I think when everything's like lifted and we can all go out, I think we all need to have a party at Papa John's.
That's right. They need to shut the street down. have a
Shut the
block-
street down
have
and
a
have a block
party.
party
That's a hell of a-
at Papa John's. So,
Yeah, they've done a lot of
they
good
have done
in
a
this
lot.
town.
Yeah. So you know, and if there's other companies out there that are doing stuff, you know, we want to help promote you guys too. But
If
anyway,
there's any companies that have some extra money and give that help out the pasta diner.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, they can help out the pasta diner. To keep
Yeah.
doing what they're doing.
Keep these-
Because right now they're I don't think they're able to do anything again right now, but they're wanting to.
Yeah.
They want to be able to do that.
Yeah, and they did some good stuff. If you didn't watch last week, they've made 2,400 meals and given them away since all this has taken place. Hey, Rhonda. And that was really cool because the last time they did it last week, they had leftover meals that they actually took downtown and gave to the homeless people.
Yeah.
So, you know, so it was cool. So they're doing good stuff. So anyway, we just want to hear about what's going on in the community. Y'all share it with us so we can share it with everybody else. So,
Oh yeah, and next time too, if you're watching on Facebook or whatever, make sure that you type something to us, and we'll talk about that too while we're in the middle of everything.
Trudy Booty just joined us. It's Trudy Chiller.
Another choice.
And another Chiller.
Yes.
Yes, yes. And she helped us come up with a conversation last week. A cool story. So we're just talking about that today.
Yeah, and I do make fun of killers because I know a bunch of them in Opo, and we used to pick on them because they were everywhere. Yeah, there were just some families in town. There were a bunch of them around.
That's right.
So we just always kind of used to kind of pick at them a little bit. But Trudy and George Tiller are a brother and sister of ours that go to the Way Church, and we do like picking on them because they like being picked on because they haven't said they didn't.
They do. They do. And Trudy Booty is that's what they call her at Drama Trudy Booty. They're great people with two parts. So we love those guys. And anyway, we're gonna come up with some more cool stuff to talk about. You guys let us know what you want to talk about. We don't want to tie you up most of these nights. Going on rambling, and I just say I'm much on reason I wanted to sing the night.
I don't want you to sing tonight. I haven't eaten yet.
All righty, guys. So we're gonna do what we usually do. We're gonna end in prayer. And please, if you have any prayer requests, let us know. You can send us a message. Okay, truth, George just said if we didn't pick on him, we wouldn't feel loved.
That's right.
Well, we want you to feel really,
want you to feel
really
loved.
loved. And no, I'm not singing, Trudy. Thank you very much. We're gonna get ready and say a prayer. It's funny when we're watching one of was it Chicago TV the other night, and a chick they did surgery on. No, it was Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
They did surgery on the chick, and when she got done with her surgery, she had some reaction to the anesthesia, and all she could do was sing.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
It was funny, but that's not gonna be me.
Yes, it is.
No, that would be a horrible thing.
Well, we're going to end with prayer. I'm going to let you pray. You need to pray that people don't think you sound funny when you sing the news.
I'm not singing the news.
Yes.
All right. So as I was saying before, if you have any prayer requests, please let us know. We have a prayer jar that we put our prayer requests in. And Christian's actually started one for our request that we get from online. So, and he's praying too. Yes, Trudy and George said they watched the series. So you know how she did, Trudy. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Is he putting the prayer request in there as well?
Yeah. Yeah, he's writing his request.
Oh, God can read his handwriting better than I can.
Yeah,
I'm sure he can,
he's
though.
putting the request and we'll put them in the jar. We pray over the jar. And I do that mostly because I forget them to be praying for. That's horrible because I'm getting older. But if I write on a piece of paper and I put it in the jar, God knows what that prayer is, that request is. So I pray over the jar. That way I don't forget anybody.
Yeah, I know he writes them on there.
Oh, Trudy, I'm sorry to hear that. Trudy, I guess you lost your job through this, terrible message going on. So we are gonna pray for Trudy.
Yes, we're gonna pray.
Absolutely. So we're gonna put that in our prayer jar. When we get off here, we're gonna continue to pray now. We're gonna continue to pray. I know there are a lot of folks out there who have lost their jobs through what's going on. So we are gonna pray that God will make a way and He will Trudy and, you know, for your help. Uh, I don't know if losing your job is a great thing, but God is going to keep you safe. With your health condition. So we're just going to pray God's going to make a way. But we're going to go over and pray, so I don't keep rambling on with anybody else has any questions come out there. But if you would join us in prayer, and you know,
Pray for us a little bit so he do his moon. Because I do like looking at that stuff. Anyway.
That's right. She says God will provide for you on. As Christian says on every one of these videos, you can pray along with us to yourself, or you can add on at the end. You might not hear it, but you can add on some prayer at the end.
That's right.
So
he does a pile on it, man.
yeah, he really does. All right, and these coworkers need prayer. So we're gonna pray right now. Okay. All right, you guys, let's pray. Thank you, Jesus, so much for this time and this opportunity just to be able to come tonight via the internet and have fun with our friends. Just be able to take time to just talk about some good things that are going on in the world that's so uncertain right now. Father, we look to you right now because we know that as long as we have you in our lives, that the uncertainty is secure, that we are secure in you. So Father, we just pray right now that you touch our friends, Lord, be with those who have lost their jobs through this time. Father, that you would just keep them protected and help them find a way where it may seem like there isn't a way, Lord, just help them trust in you and look to you to get them through. Because I believe that there's always a reason for everything that happens, God. So just work in each situation. We pray for Trudy and her situation. I pray for her friend also. Lord, that you would work, help them through what they're facing in the loss of the job. Lord, and help Trudy with her health issues. God, that you would just keep her protected through the things that are going on right now. And Lord, we just get these peace that touch you and pray for those who have lost their jobs. Father, we pray for those who may be sick right now, that you just touch them and help them and be with them through whatever they're dealing with, God. And I know there's a lot going on now, not just with the sickness, but depression and anxiety. Lord, we pray that you would just help people through it. Let them know that you're there. Father, we just be with these people and we pray for our essential workers. Lord, they are so important. And we lift them up to you and pray that you would just keep them protected through all of this, God, and just watch over them. Lord, and we just pray for just your guidance through this. Lord, we pray that people will understand the importance of staying that 6-foot distance and staying away from others, and especially if they've been exposed and been around someone that they have the virus, to stay where they need to be and not spread it any further. We pray over our president and our leaders, God, that you continue to keep them protected and help them if they have some very important decisions to make and to stay on top of with all of what's going on. Lord, we just thank you for all that you do, and we thank you, Lord, that you are there for us. Father, we pray for those who don't have a relationship with you and need to know you, God, that you put someone in their path so that they can come to know you. Father, we just pray that you would just be with us through the night, give us a peaceful night's sleep, Lord, and just keep all of our friends and families and our listeners in your perfect care. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I got a tickle in my throat.
I hear that. Well, let's hope that you can sing Friday. Pray that tickle goes away so you'll be able to sing. But I think that's going to wrap it up for us on this edition of Tri-City Talks. And like I say, join us again Friday at 8 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Hopefully have some more stuff and some music. It'll be like a musical and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, well, if I gotta sing, you gotta play guitar.
Okay.
Really? You're
Yeah.
supposed to say no.
No, not if I can get you to sing, I'm gonna play.
We'll just have to get Frances on, and she can sing for us.
That's right.
So.
Along with you, like a duet.
Okay, guys, we will see you back on Friday night at 8 o'clock on Tri-City Talk. Oh, Angie got with your show. I want to say hey to Angie real quick. If we didn't get to say hey to you, I apologize. I'll go back and
Yeah, join us Friday and we'll say hey to you then.
That's right.
All right.
Absolutely. Okay, guys. You all have a good night. We appreciate you joining us, and we will see you on Friday. Right?
That's right.
All right. See y'all later. Thank you.